Welcome back to Mystery Mondays, the Monday Mystery Show for more Technobabylon. We got a corpse here. I don't have to look at it. Oh, am I doing it? Am I supposed to be performing it on? I don't have any gloves.
Apparently, the high quantities of explosives in his bones was giving him joint problems.
Okay, but why?
Poor kid must have been in a lot of pain.
Why do we have a picture of his hand specifically? Okay. Somebody else did the autopsy. We don't gotta worry about this. You know, I thought it's been a while since I played this game, like 10 years. So the way they introduced it, I thought I was gonna be switching characters more often.
Better not touch it. Lau's probably got her own plans.
Is that Chunky from the intro even alive, or did she die in the explosion?
Knowing Lau, I can't be certain that her interest in that thing is purely academic.
What's that supposed to mean?
I don't even know what...
Is this that memory module we were supposed to deliver? Let's get out of here. Let's go back to the tree. I don't know if the tree is actually where we're supposed to deliver that to, but unless there's a new location. There's not. There's fewer locations. Alright, are we supposed to do something here now?
It gives Lau a headache when she's too near it.
Doesn't look like I could call... Wait, let's go back to work. That was a nice little detour, but I guess that's not what we're supposed to be doing right now. What am I supposed to be doing then? Is that kid still in the cell? Hey! Would you stop rocking back and forth already? Is there anything else in here? Is this where he uses the bathroom? Maybe he should be shaking. I don't see any other bathroom around here. No, it doesn't look like there's anything else in here. If I call Central, will they tell me what I'm supposed to be doing? No. Oh, it's down. That's right. Emails. Anything new, important? Not really.
Huh. Oh. I guess I should have turned these over to the evidence locker.
There's something in this drawer. Oh, there's a lot of stuff. Should we? Okay, now we have all this garbage again. Where's the evidence locker? Not here. Can we cook him? Oh, right. I guess that's true.
Why would I want to harm him anymore?
I don't know. Maybe we could get a bomb out of him. That could be useful later, probably. Was I supposed to pick all this stuff up? Case file. If I go to the end of this case file... Nope, it doesn't look like it. Did I miss something here? Fragments. Oh, no. My baby. I did miss something here. What did I do?
What the hell is this?
It is to show you my opinion of how swiftly you have carried out your task, Dr. Regis. You still have another 3 chances to change my mind.
But
I have the memory module from Vanderwall's place.
Good. Place it on the bench in your garden.
Did I make a mistake, or is that just something that happens no matter what? Was I too slow?
Okay, module's in the garden.
Excellent. I'm sending you an address. It's a dump of a studio apartment out in the barrel. The occupant is on vacation. I want you to destroy it.
Excuse me?
Procure an explosive device, plant it within his apartment.
I'm blowing up an apartment. Alright.
I guess I don't have a choice.
I knew you'd make the right decision, Doc. Return to your garden after the task is complete. I shall contact you then.
I guess I'm going to carve up that body after all. Procure a bomb. I know where to do that from. I gotta get some preparations before I go to that apartment. Don't smash any more of my babies because I took an extra step. That's gonna bug me for the rest of the game. Did I do something wrong? Game's making me feel like I did something wrong. I'm not gonna get the best ending. The one where Regis has all his babies. He implants them in someone else. Wow, maybe. Oh no, it's this apartment. Wait, is it? No, this is. Oh. We've been in the past this whole time. That guy from the intro wasn't the guy that blew up this apartment. I think he's the guy that we've been talking to this whole time. I think he's the guy that was on the phone. The guy with my babies. Everything so far has happened before the junkie, the part with the junkie. So are we gonna meet up with her finally? Okay. Just put it anywhere and leave. That's fine by me. Are we switching right now? We're switching characters. Now he finally gets to see what happens.
Got it.
In episode 1.
It'd be an understatement to say it's been a bad day.
Who are you talking to?
No kidding. I sure wouldn't want to be you.
Yeah, I've got a few problems,
Is this a nightmare?
but I'm not going to let them threaten what I care about any longer.
It looks like you have some transparency problems on this sprite. Why is he holding his hand up like that?
But I think you're yellow.
I didn't do nothing to you.
Hey, I've got a plan.
I was supposed to get you sniped, you know.
If you're so decisive, why haven't you unfrozen any of those embryos?
It's been 20 years, Regis.
You know who it is, Dr. Regis.
Who, what
There's
is?
only one
the bad
person
guy?
it could be.
Are we
It's
acquainted
there.
with this guy that's been threatening us this whole time?
You think it's Baxter?
No, it can't be Baxter. Baxter's got his brain messed up.
Well, you certainly do.
Good evening, Dr. Regis.
Where are they, you son of a bitch?
I saw your handiwork and was most impressed.
So you'll give them back.
I'm sending you an address. You'll
Wait. Baxter?
Oh, it tracks to him.
How? How is this possible?
It's probably not possible. It's probably someone else using his identity. He's identity stolen.
Traveler,
I mean, it might be.
Begin recording.
Maybe somebody else undid his programming or implanted a second personality. Maybe he had a backup.
Lau,
I don't know.
If you're listening to this, well, it means they've caught me. It wouldn't be right if I couldn't
Who
explain
caught
things
who?
to you, though.
Where are you
I've
going?
been blackmailed with the lives of my kids.
They're not
I
kids.
traced the calls the blackmailer made. There's only one man who would have done this. And yet, thanks to the neural governor, he's also the only one who never could have. I've got to see that justice is done. Good luck, Max.
I got an
The
actual
weapon that
gun
killed
now.
Dakari Vander, it hasn't been registered
it's
into
not.
evidence yet.
It's not mine. Just walk out then. Can we check this room first?
Locked.
What about this one? No? Alright.
Hey, Charlie.
Who?
That's Dr. Regis, corpseman.
Oh, sorry, Dr. Regis. I need your help, Doctor.
God Lord. Even when he's going rogue, he's I need my title respected.
Rescue brought someone in.
Respect
I'm
my
not qualified to take
title.
the statement.
I'm very busy, corpseman. Can't you find Santiago or Lau?
No, sir. They're still in the AR lab, trying to fight off the heuristic attack. It'll only take a second, sir.
Fine.
Oh, thank you, sir. I've been panicking all evening about it. She's in the waiting room at the end here.
Oh, is it the other protagonist? It said meeting of minds. I've been waiting for the minds meeting to happen. I thought it was going to happen right away because we were both in the same apartment when it exploded. That other guy's still here and she's just been staring at him. How long you been staring at that guy?
Hey, some service. These flexes are broken. I can't input anything.
She's trying to trance.
That's because they're not flex screens. They're sheets of paper.
Paper? What is this, the Dark Ages?
I'm Dr. Regis. I'm a cell agent. I've
Be
been sent to give you the
consistent, so
standard
now I have to
debrief
be
after being involved in
professional
something like
because
this.
I clicked the professional option,
It's
right?
our role to do all we can to keep you safe.
Yeah, great job with that so far.
I was about to be snarky about that, but I am literally the one that blew up that apartment and put her in danger in the first place.
Can I take
You
your
just
name
go down the
and
list.
SOC number?
Sesame Ladha SN 134244.
That's a nice name. Indian? Sri Lankan?
Dunno. Raised by the city. Why
My wife was Sri Lankan. She always... Oh, you don't care, do you?
that obvious?
Any aliases? Net, trance, flow, those sorts of things.
Mandala.
Yeah, it's just a list. I have to
What's
click
your
all
employment
these.
status?
What do you think? Blue recycled overalls?
So, not currently employed.
Duh.
Perhaps they didn't think you had the right attitude.
No, she thinks she doesn't have the right attitude for it.
Your health status?
Dunno.
How do you not know that?
Been busy. Only come out to eat.
Ah, you're a thrall. Shall I put net addict then?
What would you want? I don't care.
Where do you live?
The trance.
And where is your physical address?
Did we?
Well, it was
They didn't tell us anything about-
13E8682 Zoo Street.
Excuse me?
13E8682 Zoo
They
Street.
didn't tell us why she was here at all. They were just like, come deal with this bitch.
Why are you here in cell?
They didn't tell you? Someone cut my network and locked my apartment. I just about managed to crack the door when the whole damn place exploded.
Exploded?
Sure, I didn't like the place, but I didn't do it. Hey, is there a net connection here? I haven't been able to hook up for hours.
Excuse me.
So, can I go?
Just check into that guy over there. I'm sure it'll work. He seems bonked.
Corpseman, the girl in there's life may be at risk. Do not let her leave without authorization from myself or Dr. Lau.
Can do, Dr. Regis.
Where would she go anyway? That cafe? She doesn't even have any
Empty
money.
apartment, my ass. That girl was locked in there. That asshole knew what would happen when he wanted her killed. I know what he has against me, but why her as well?
Why is this taking so long?
Are we her now?
Can I get back in the trance yet?
We are her now. So we have to find a way to get our fix.
Hello? It isn't really that cold in here. It's probably just a formality. He looks sick.
I'm taking this sheet. Thank you. Right, I got a little bit of wetware
My
here.
wetware's dried up. All I've got left is the crust.
I've got to scrape this off,
I don't think I...
or I need to get some
It's
water.
the same kind of thing they'd issue in the...
That blue cup, huh? It's not that big. All right, and if I put it
Everything
in
I can
water,
scrape off my hands is in...
now I incubate it. How do I incubate it?
I can't use...
I thought you said you couldn't. You couldn't get a connection. There you go. You just sit in your trance room. It's better than nothing, isn't it? Is there any news about the explosion? No. Just one news story. Alright, let's get out of the trance then. Right, so we need to find a way to break out of the firewall, I guess.
A stainless steel... They probably...
She's not happy to sit in her little VR house.
It won't bring up the menu.
Oh, we have to pay for food now.
I can't reach it from here. Old-fashioned hollow hardware for every... It may only show the news, but it must be connected to the net at large.
Okay.
I can't use...
We still need to incubate this stuff,
It's a
right?
filled-up plastic cup. What's left of my wetware is floating in it.
Or are we breaking out? Doesn't seem like we would be able to break out.
They must have huge... I can't reach...
Oh, at least not through the door. Maybe through the vent.
I knew they weren't flex screens. Really?
Hey,
What?
would you mind not doing that?
What am I doing? I'm just
Doing
playing
what?
with this
I
blanket.
wasn't doing anything.
I'm just playing with it.
see you, you know.
It's not hurting anything.
own safety.
I'd better find a way to fix that.
Can I stand on the table? Will he yell at me for this?
Hey,
What? It's solid.
What?
would you mind not doing that?
I feel better up here.
Doing what?
I can't.
I'd better...
Right.
This will open an individual's mind to the trance and load their mind-machine interface's hub.
Why do you sound like a robot when you say that? Anything in the trash?
Huh? Fixed to the floor.
I wasn't trying to pick up the trash can. I was trying to look in the
A
trash can.
stainless steel... They probably go through everything guess they're out.
Let's throw this paperwork away.
As much
Here's
as
what
I'd
I think
like
about
to,
your
there
paperwork.
must be something worse I can do to it.
Can we put the wetware in the trash can?
Better not.
Can you fill out this paperwork for me? I don't want to do it.
You want this? Huh.
Here, drink this. Let's
You
turn
want
him into
this?
a wetware incubator.
Huh.
He should be able to make a lot before his stomach ruptures. Can we talk to the screen? We can talk to the screen.
Hi there. How can I help?
Can I speak to you?
Sure. Just a second.
Oh, he's coming in. Get him.
What's wrong with that guy on the bed? He hasn't said a word in hours.
Days.
We're not sure. He was picked up on the street yesterday. It looks like he's come down with a psychophage issue.
So you're just ignoring him.
Well, there's not much we can do until we know what it is.
Why let it show symptoms? Why not connect someone?
All of our InfoWar teams are busy with the... never mind.
You were just about to leak.
So, Agent,
Our crime computer's dancing. It's just having a little fun right now.
Just Corpseman, actually. Quince. What's your name?
Sesame, Latha.
Nice to meet you, Miss Sesame. Pardon my asking, but you were raised by the city, weren't you?
You read that on my file?
Nah, I was too.
No way.
Yeah, We're practically family.
What do you mean, no way?
Who was that guy who came in?
Oh, Charlie? He's one of the most experienced agents in Cell. A lot of people have trouble getting on with him, but he's just businesslike.
It sounded like he was panicking about something.
Yeah, he
I've
blew
never
up
thought
your
of him as
apartment.
someone who gets worried. Grumpy a whole lot of the time, sure.
Would I be able to get some privacy?
There's another guy in here.
What do you mean?
Well, with that camera, I don't think I can, personal stuff.
I'm sorry. I understand how you feel, but
What? That's not fair!
all of the cameras are tied into the centralized network. We can't turn them off, even if we wanted to.
Oh, I see. You're not able to.
Charlie doesn't like it either. He keeps breaking the camera in his office. Central gets real mad at him for that.
So, how'd you know I was raised by the city?
It was a guess, but your
You
name was
smell.
a clue. You ever notice how they always assign kids names from nature?
No.
Sesame. We even had a pomegranate in my center.
Huh. I suppose never met any with any cool names, though. No tigers or anything.
Tiger is a stupid name.
Yeah, I don't think they do the extinct ones, though.
Tiger. Tiger's a nickname. Anybody who came up to me and said, "Hi, I'm Tiger," I would say, "Shut the fuck up and get the fuck away from me."
So, how'd you end up working for Cell?
I'm not sure, really. Kinda drifted in. Most of the kids from my center ended up here. Monroe Center, down by the coast, that is. Where'd you grow up?
Taylor, near the lake. Most of us just ended up on Skanto, unemployed.
I'm sorry to hear that. Personally, I think as city kids, there are so many of us, we'd be a force to be reckoned with.
So, what's your first name, Mr. Corpsman Quince?
It's Amadi, an Angolan name. Apparently, that's where my family came from, but I've been here as long as I can remember. The first names are always from kids' cultural backgrounds.
Okay.
What about Latha?
Dunno. Probably. I came with a refugee shipment from the war. You ever feel like exploring your roots?
Not really. I grew up here. Newton is my home.
Yeah. There isn't really much for me in the old country either.
There's not really anything in the new country for you either.
Except thousands of kilometers of radioactive hot zone. I've been in here for hours. The guy in the bed isn't much company. What is there to do?
There's the terminal. You can check the news.
Already read it.
I can't stand this much of the real world. It's so slow.
I'm sorry. People don't usually spend so long in here. It's just taking a bit longer than usual.
I need to get back in the trance. How can I make a connection?
Sorry, we don't allow trans connections from inside Cell.
What?
Why?
That's inhuman! I have rights, you know!
It's not really true either. Your officers can trance.
Not to an internet connection, you don't.
Come on, I could just hook something up through that terminal.
I'm sorry, but it's for security.
Considering public housing has internet connections, it sounds like they do consider it kind of a right.
I'm starving. It's been days since the last time I ate.
I don't have any
And was that
money.
because you were deep in the trance?
That's not the point. I couldn't get the food machine in here to work.
Oh yeah,
It
they take
takes-
tokens. Here, have a few. You'll be able
Oh,
to get
thanks.
yourself something.
Is it any good?
What kind of machine do you have at home?
The kind that came in Skanto apartments.
Ooh, ouch. Yeah, kind of about that.
It's the same, then that's fine
Why
then.
are you keeping me in this
I'm
cell?
used to
I
it.
haven't done anything.
Oh, this isn't a cell. The cells are only 2 cubic meters.
That's not the point. I didn't break the law.
It's for your own safety. Charlie's asked to make sure you stay here until he gets back.
I don't feel very safe. My apartment exploded.
Ouch. Was it a nice place?
Nah.
Well, no, but that isn't the point.
Accidents like that happen sometimes.
Accident.
At least Cell were able to get you out.
It's an accident. Buildings explode. That happens.
I'm not sure it was an accident.
I'm positive it wasn't. Even if I didn't know, even if I didn't see what happened with my own 2 eyes, I would not. Actually, it
My
happened at the
connection was
intro,
cut and my doors were
and I
locked
never
before it
at one
happened.
point thought maybe it was an
Who'd
accident.
want to hurt you, though?
That's just it. I don't know who. I mean, I've pissed people off in net matches sometimes, but this? Thanks for that.
Anytime. Just
What?
call if you need anything.
Oh, I ran out of options to say. Okay, well now I can buy some slop. Oh, they have metal forks here
A
though.
sharp metal eating tool. I put some of it
Organic
in.
matter. Oh, is this?
Hey,
He's gonna get mad.
I've lost the feed from the camera.
Thanks for the tokens. Sucker.
Jeez, Charlie's gonna kill me. Why did you do that?
I like my privacy.
Just Don't do anything stupid, okay?
Why would Charlie kill you? Charlie likes to smash
Please.
those cameras, you said. Alright. Now we have privacy. We can do whatever we want.
There.
Oh, that, I was just joking, but then it happened.
Ouch.
Wait, can we drag
I
the
think it
table?
looks better with.
Oh. Alright, to hover over a specific part of the table. Now we can't get in here. Can I reach the camera from
can't
here? No.
I
Get back
think it
down
looks-
then. Why am I... Oh. Because it's electronics.
Prying it open with a.
But you said you could do it if I stood up here. Was I not
What?
supposed to do this?
I can reach it, but I'm going to need.
Oh, I need something else to open this with. Alright, let's go back to the vent. Let's see if there's something in the vent.
It's like built in. If I wanted to get through, I'd need to cut it out.
Oh.
They must have huge.
Is it warm in there or something though? Can I make...
That's not going to help.
No.
The cup's getting full. It'd be a wetware growth culture if it was any warmer.
Yeah, I've been trying to find warmth. No,
I
the vent seems to be the last thing we need. Maybe the light's warm. Let's see if we can jam the cup in the light.
I can't use it.
Nope. Okay, this is a faster way to get down. What's this little hatch over here? Why is she not interested in that? Can we start a fire?
I can't
It
use-
seems like I would be able to start a fire with this.
I
Hey, let's
can't-
try our whole
I'm-
inventory on
That's
itself.
I've given.
Oh, okay. I didn't expect that one to work. Okay, now we can do this. We've got an insulated fork.
It looks like a fire hazard. This kind of
Should we block the door first? This. All right.
I guess that's.
Let's block the door. Just in case. Don't want anybody coming in here while we're doing this.
Let's see if this works.
80 minutes.
Easy.
It just was
Nothing
standing
stands
right
between
here.
me and my trance.
Okay, got a big glob of wetware now.
Got it.
Now we can trance. Let's get that let's get our trance on. What's this? Info wall.
Alan wa salam.
Who are you?
Hi? I'm looking for the internet. Are you tapping the line as well?
Indeed I am, except we appear to be doing it from opposite directions.
This looks a lot like the kind of place I used to live.
It's the apartment above yours.
It ought to. It was right above your own. In fact, we're trying to reconstruct the data from moments before the blast.
You know
Who's
where
we?
I live?
We wouldn't be taking our responsibilities seriously if we
Who's
didn't.
we?
We
You
also
keep saying
know that
we.
it appears you've been targeted deliberately. These are shots we've been able to recover of the man who planted the bomb.
That's the guy I spoke to.
You know him?
Yeah, he's the cell agent who interviewed me. He left like an hour ago.
You didn't do much of an interview.
You're a hacker.
That sounds so crude.
The sort who prefers to be called an adventurer?
I'm merely a concerned citizen. You can call me Jinsel.
I'm Mandela. Why do you think it was me they were aiming for?
We hear things. We're also aware that prior to the blast, you were trapped.
Yeah, someone cut my connection and locked
Yeah.
the door.
It would appear that you were being kept in place until the bomb was planted.
They probably could have just done it. I'd have been in trance
So
for
it was
hours.
localized to the 2 apartments or so. To the immediate... They didn't blow up the
I
whole
have to be
building.
certain. But now that you've escaped, it appears that your life is still at risk.
Why would a cell agent be trying to kill me?
Often, Central's plots are unclear. This, however, is too direct and destructive for how Cell works.
You think it's personal then?
In any case, he knows where you are and that you survived.
He's also got me trapped in one place again.
And it's imperative that we help you to escape.
Everybody, this is a huge
Our
misunderstanding.
agent may be able to help you with that.
Wait, the guy in the cell with me?
He's an agent?
Blonde pseudo-leather jacket got the shakes?
That would be Guy, yes. He's acting as one of our relays within Cell.
You think he can help me get out?
We work with it. If anyone were able
Oops.
to furnish a means for you to escape, it would be him.
So do you have to give him a code word or is he broken?
Looks like a partially built sim.
Indeed,
Do I need
we're
to
using
fake
a
some?
number of different sources to reconstruct a scene. Cameras, chromatographs, even the charge variances and wiring.
So why are you hooked up to Cell? No offense, but you'd have to be crazy to hack Central.
Fortunately, Central is indisposed. An initial attack appears to have crippled it.
And so you didn't do that, you're not responsible for that?
Trying their luck while the security's weak.
Precisely. I was assembling this SIM at the same time when you joined it through an outbound port.
Who do you run with? Collective? A nun?
We're a circle of truth seekers and underground journalists. We go by Jahilia.
Never heard of it. What's it mean?
Well, who controls the media today?
Chishiki? They're the biggest.
Exactly. Chishiki, whose name means knowledge. Except in this knowledge, there's nothing but trivia and lies. So where will people find the truth?
The internet?
That sounds like the answer that she would give.
No, that's not quite it.
What do you mean everything's good is on the internet?
Jahilia means ignorance. It's meant to be ironic.
Oh, I see. Even though you are on the internet, trance, that sort of thing, right?
I suppose. Anyhow, that's beside the point.
You don't know me, obviously.
I'd better disconnect and see if your guy can help me get out.
Trance is never besides the point. That's my whole
I
life.
sent you the location to find us at. I'll be here should you require any further assistance in your escape.
I guess that means I require further assistance in my escape. Do I need to find something else before I could get your assistance?
Yes.
Oh god.
Something's wrong with Central. Did you do it?
Not us. We've never seen anyone quite so devastatingly successful. A multi-vector heuristic denial of service attack against Central's inner systems.
But for that, you'd need
Hundreds of thousands of systems, well prepared, working in synchronicity.
So you
Or
didn't
access
do
to
it?
its innermost workings. It's almost too good to be true. All of Central down at a moment's notice.
How's the city still running?
They'll have auxiliary mechanisms in place. Newton's autonomic nervous system to Central's higher brain functions.
But the Central's suddenly down. Cell's security system was weaker than ever.
Precisely. An opportunity that Jahilia couldn't pass up.
What's Guy's job then?
He's a good friend of our cause. Works as a relay. We keep a connection open to him, and he finds a way to get as physically close as possible to secure
Oh, okay.
systems.
So that's what he's doing.
Looks like he could do with your help.
His link was lost several hours ago.
Oh, so he is
Trojan
broken.
psychophage she's infected with.
He has used some risky tactics for getting inside Cell before. While successful, it appears that his work may have overcome him.
So how do I fix him?
This apartment looks almost exactly like mine. Well, except for all the data artifacts. And it's cleaner.
Not surprising, since it was right above yours.
Are you sure that agent wasn't targeting this apartment?
Unlikely. The occupant was away long-term, together with trapping you within your apartment and outside of the trance.
Yeah, I thought so. Just hoped it might be someone else they were after. Then I could get back to my trance. You're occupying this terminal's in that court.
I don't want to leave. I just want to
What if
trance.
I connect to the trance through you?
I'm sorry, that's not possible.
Oh, come on, man. I'll only be a few Gbps. I haven't been on in like hours.
I can assure you, the trance won't be going anywhere without you.
How do you know? They probably would have said the same thing about Central a couple hours ago.
Come on,
I'm sorry, I have to keep this port open for our data miners. Plus, it may not be safe for you.
They've already got me in here. What's the worst that could happen?
Think it through. If
They'd realize I was still alive.
And exactly. I'm sorry, but until we find out exactly who they are and what they want, you're going to have to remain out of the trance.
Alright, none of this seems to
Thanks.
matter. Either it's irrelevant or she doesn't have the answers I probably want, or both. Okay, buddy, I need your help. Stop
Hello?
being broken.
Huh. Guess he doesn't feel like talking.
Can we... we can.
Got it. I've made a connection with his neural hub.
So we gotta do some virus busting now. So is this
Jeez, talk about low-quality knockoffs made in Han factories.
this is the virus
I have
version?
something amusing to show you.
Is it on your phone?
You need to drop your firewall to see it, though.
Oh. No. Hey,
Hi
dum
there.
dum. Looks like you stuck at this fake wall.
Oh, hey. Make yourself at home. Everyone else seems to in here.
I'm Mandela.
Guy, I'd shake your hand.
Has someone else been here?
Jinsel says hi.
Oh, does she? Tell her she owes me double for this one.
Okay.
I lost touch with her hours ago.
Yeah, she said that.
She says you know a way out of here?
Well, sure. It's even easier when Central's down. Of course, I'm gonna need something from you.
Virus buster.
You alright?
Oh yeah, just peachy.
You can use the keypad for dialogue. That's helpful.
Well, I would be if that imposter would go away.
Does that always work in AGS games?
I am not an imposter. I am the real.
Whose name?
You...
I am not.
How'd you wind up like this?
Well, you know that urban myth about the human resources Trojan?
It's real.
The one that makes you move to China and join a factory collective?
Turns out, it's not a myth.
Are you sure? Because it doesn't really seem to be doing that. It seems to just make you sit in the fetal position and rock
If I'm
back and
correct,
forth.
Cell have brought me in for treatment.
That's correct.
That's a good thing, right?
Well, duh. I don't want to work in a Han factory.
All glory to the Greater Han Republic.
Shut up!
What's with Pinocchio?
It's a disguise. Normally, by this stage, the Trojan is in control of its host motor functions. It makes a really clumsy mind state echo of the host and uses it to try to make a convincing flight to Greater Han.
He didn't look like he's in control in meat space.
Peace, bread, and work in the Greater Han Republic.
It's kind of a stalemate at the moment.
Oh, you're keeping him. You're keeping him
He's
busy.
taken to bombarding you with propaganda instead?
It thinks it can wear me down.
Long life and prosperity to our beloved land of Greater Han.
So, why are you in a cell in Cell
It's not a cell. It's a waiting room. You've been told this.
with a broken Trojan in your head?
I'm acting as a relay for pirated connections into Cell.
That sounds dangerous.
It is
Pays
dangerous.
good, though.
Money is the yoke of capitalism.
Thing is, it's been harder and harder to get into Cell HQ.
So you infected yourself with this?
They have to bring in someone with something like this. Even if they can't treat it, they can at least quarantine.
Giving you an ideal spot to relay signals through your neural wiring.
Exactly.
Fine. What is it you want?
I need an edge to help me get rid of the chatterbox.
Drugs?
For
You need
that,
some drugs?
I need epinephrine. See if you can get them to bring any in.
And if
Okay.
they don't?
You look clever. You can probably find a way to make it.
Yeah, I don't think I could get them to bring any in, so let's do that.
It's the mole file rep.
Oh, so we have to put this in the food machine. Did I try wearing the food machine already?
Either it's got some pretty tough from.
No. I mean, yes, but no.
I can't just
Doesn't work.
upload it onto the. I need to get inside.
Let's go talk to that other person again. Hey, do you know how to make drugs?
I've got a question.
No, you don't.
I read Shishiki sometimes. What's wrong with them?
That depends. If you want the banal and the trivial, they're absolutely fine. By
Got
having
it.
a stranglehold on the world.
Are they
Alright,
lying?
got it.
Huh?
If they're
You're.
not, it's for that.
Why are there chains if they just gonna put you in a wall? Let's see what happens if we call that guy. You want to try coming in here now?
Hi there. How can I help?
Can I speak to you?
Sure. Just a second. What? Oh, come on. Look, can you move the table, please?
Okay. I'm gonna move it over here though. Call you again.
Hi there.
Can I-
Sure.
I need epinephrine.
The guy in the bed? I know what's wrong with him. He's contracted a human resources Trojan.
How would you know this? Have you been trancing with him?
Yeah.
Because then we might have to quarantine you
I mean,
as well.
no.
No, I had a friend come down with it.
Okay, then. I can get something to help.
Okay. A robot? Drug robot. Lots of wetware on this.
I can only try to stabilize him for now. We have to wait for a specialist before we can try anything stronger.
I may be good, but even it's not compatible. Looks like it's full of medical stuff.
Hey, what are you doing to that drone?
Just looking at it.
Checking out the hardware. It's quite some gear you guys have.
He's not gonna check my
I've
pockets.
done all I can for the moment. Let me know if he gets any worse, okay?
Alright. Is this auto injector trancy? Can I wetware the auto injector? A scalpel. Cut him.
You want this?
I should be able to pry the camera with this then. The scalpel.
This might be useful.
Will the scalpel work with the food machine?
Wow,
It
this
will.
is some really old hardware.
It just took some
It's going
stuff
to
out
need
of
some
it.
upgrading if I want to make it produce anything complex. Looks like they cut costs by only giving.
Right.
I've
Swap the
upgraded the
lens.
optical component with the camera's superpowered lens. There.
And then the memory block. Do we wetware this? Do we epinephrine this? Alright, we done it. Food
I
machine.
hope it understands its new orders. Let's see what it can do.
Can you manufacture drugs?
It
It
didn't
can.
sound like the machine enjoyed that.
But it worked?
At least it managed to make me a cartridge of epinephrine.
Is it broken now? I don't have coins anymore. Right.
The cartridge is mounted in the ejector. Now let's see if he holds up his end of the bargain.
I fixed you.
Feeling better?
You're still stuck in the wall.
A whole lot, thanks. I managed to get rid of the knockoff.
But you still haven't gained control of your
Give me
own
a few hours.
body.
I'll be out of the
Okay.
wall and can help you leave.
I haven't got a few hours. What can you do now?
We waited a
Here?
couple hours for the
Not
wetware to
much,
grow.
But I could give you some options.
I need more
I
than
need to get out of
helpful
the vent.
suggestions.
I've got control of one of the utility drones. They use them for moving Kid around the building.
I might be able to escape if I was better equipped.
Atta girl. I've sent you the link to the drone. She'll be in your hub.
Okay. I hope we never meet again. It's locked.
I wasn't kidding.
It's not locked, is it? It's just a symbol on the door. Oh, we got camera. Is this the utility drone? Can I move it? Oh, I'm controlling it like a character. Cutting laser. You just have to bring that to us. Is that all we're doing? Cutting laser is pretty OP. I feel like we could solve a lot of problems with that. Somebody just walked in here. Where'd that guy go? Alright, we now have a cutting laser.
Please do not interrupt active drone.
Remind, can we wetware
I
it?
may be good, but that office.
How would he see you? He's not here.
Come on, shoo!
Is it gonna get tangled up?
Warning, power contact lost.
Oh, it has to get power from the floor.
A utility. This might be useful.
Seems like a pretty glaring design flaw. Couple millimeters of fabric can make it stop working. Can we cut our way out now? Are we free? Have we reached freedom? Sure have. All right, somebody will have heard that, so we better be quick. They're gonna be chasing us. Oh, we finished the whole chapter. That was quick.
Ahem. Dr. Lau, you have a visitor.
I guess they fixed Central.
Oh,
Good evening, Dr. Lau.
hello? And you are.
Surely you recognize him.
No.
Oh,
I guess yes.
Dr. Vargas, you're the Central Operations Coordinator.
Quite so, young
The cock. This man is the cock.
I apologize for the mess, sir. If I'd known we were going to have such important visitors.
That's quite all right, Dr. Lau.
What brings you from the Fulcrum Tower, sir?
A most grave matter, I'm afraid. One I believe you specifically to be most suited to handle.
Are you playing as Lao now?
Shall I, Father?
Lao now, brown cow.
Please do, Galadea.
Central, I believe the audio EM capture system in this room to be faulty. Please run a deep diagnostic on the system.
Turning it off.
Certainly, Miss Vargas. Beginning scan.
Again, another glaring design flaw, it
We have
seems.
perhaps 2 minutes until the diagnostic cycle is complete.
Dr.
Okay.
Lau, have you heard of a gentleman by the name of Baxter?
Why would I
Adam
say no to
Baxter,
that?
Convicted murderer and a brilliant engineer in his time. Yes, I've heard of him.
So they were
My partner
co-workers?
had a history with him. His parole hearing and eventual release really got to Dr. Regis.
Quite so. Poor Viksha. I don't think Charlie ever got over it. And unfortunately, it appears that he's taking things into his own hands.
What do you know?
Dr. Lau, when did you last see Dr. Regis? Last night, before Central went into siege mode. Why? What's happened?
It's been a day now.
This morning, Dr. Baxter was found dead
Dr.
in
Baxter.
his workplace.
Oh, no. Oh, Charlie, no.
I share your concern, Dr. Lau.
I guess we got that answer. It wasn't
Central
him.
believes Dr.
Probably.
Regis to be the most likely suspect. He would have known that Central would be unable to provide oversight during the siege.
And he had no shortage of motive, as I'm sure you'd agree.
So why are you hiding this from Central? Why are you hiding this from Central?
You're the controller of Central Operations. Why would you need to cut the camera feed with a trick like that? I apologize, but for the sake of city security... Yeah, can't tell me. Classified...
Do I have a limited number of
ultraviolet A,
questions
etc.?
I can ask?
I'm glad you understand.
I might understand, but I'm not happy about it. Noted, Dr. Lau.
No, it looks like I have to ask all these.
You have a connection to Regis as
Or maybe
well?
I could have just asked the
Quite
last
so.
one.
He worked for me in a research team, as did Baxter.
And Viksha Regis.
Precisely. We lost half of the team in one fell swoop that day.
What happened? It was a murder,
It just
they
doesn't
said.
sound like him, though.
Oh, because one person was killed, one person went to prison, and the other person went and became a
He
cop
had other
instead.
outlets, like his garden.
I don't fully agree with Central's assessment either. That is why I'm activating you on this case.
You want me to investigate Baxter's murder with my partner as the prime suspect? Isn't that a pretty serious conflict of interest?
It is within my prerogative to select agents I feel appropriate for casework, if necessary. Using it to aid an old friend, a good man, like Charlie Regis, I think that's worthwhile.
Remember that your primary responsibilities are to the law and to this city. I think I've heard enough.
That's good to hear. I'll have Galatea T-mail the case data to you.
T-mail? Transmail?
I can be of any further help. Don't hesitate to drop by my office.
At the top of the Fulcrum Tower.
Make an appointment beforehand.
All right.
Diagnostic cycle of monitoring systems complete. No wetware or firmware anomalies detected.
That was some good timing.
However, please ask Dr. Regis to stop obstructing the land's assembly.
Is it broken
Wish you
again?
luck with your work, Dr. Lau, for Regis's sake.
So are we Dr. Lau now? Brown cow? Yeah, we are. We went from not switching characters at all to switching characters constantly. I'm not going to complain about it, but we will pick up and play as Dr. Lau next week on Mystery Mondays, Technobabylon. See you then.